Do you all love K-pop?
If you do, welcome to this segment.
The K-pop stars we love.
The reason why K-pop is loved all around the world.
During this time, I, Sam Carter,
and Seo will be closely examining and exploring K-pop through the musician's point of view.
Oh my K-pop! That's right, guys. You had it right. Oh my K-pop time with Mr. Samuel.
So I guess it's pretty pointless to ask about like how's your week.
I'm alright, mate.
Yeah?
I've been good, yeah.
Okay, then how's your week?
I've been good.
What are you doing now?
What am I doing?
Obviously, you're not in the studio right now, where are you now?
Writing music, doing lots of different things, recording music, and all these different things.
Oh, very cool. Very busy doing your producer thing there.
The life of a musician I'm living, which is good. How are things for you, mate?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Nothing new.
It's cold.
That'd be the most precise answer I could give you now.
It is cold. Yeah. It's cold and you're enjoying the coldness. Right. That's probably what you're doing. I'm so looking forward to today, mate. Right. You know, it's always nice, I think, with you. We've done this segment for a long time now.
Right. It's been more than 2.5 years. Did you notice that?
No.
Time flies.
Don't lie. You're lying.
I didn't lie.
2.5 years?
Yeah, 2.5 years.
Really?
Time flies.
That's crazy.
I remember the first time I was here with you, like facing you face to face, and I was intimidated by your look. Like, I'm being honest now.
Why?
After all these years with you, I was intimidated by your look. Like, I was confused. Is this guy Korean or?
Look at his eyebrows. Are so thick.
Kind of looks like a guy from the States, and his mouth shape is somewhat like Korean. And what is this dude? And this guy is Samuel In-gyu Carter. Yeah, I've seen him on TVs and stuff. Yeah, so this guy's a half. And
do you know, one person actually thought this person didn't know who I was. Okay. They thought I was Korean, but I had lots of surgery. And I was like, if I was going to have surgery, I would look much better than this. Why would I do surgery like this?
Don't say that. I mean, you look good, so.
No, but you know what I mean.
I really envy your eye line, by the way.
Yeah. My eyes, look into them.
I mean, a lot of Koreans get surgery to get those 쌍꺼풀 things.
Oh, the eyelids.
The eyelids.
I've got the eyelids, listeners. I've got the eyelids. Dude, it's always nice to have you here. But we've done this a long time. I think I'm still really enjoying like exploring the careers of artists and singers. There's some singers that we learn more about and stuff, and we go through their music because sometimes there's songs you forget about.
Right.
Like last week we were doing SF9. I forgot about some of their early stuff, like Chillasa, Now or Never, and I was so excited to listen to them again.
And PD님 actually let us know when was the last time we talked about that group before, but we talked about SF9 2020 July something.
Oh, so last year.
So it's been more than a year.
Yeah.
Since the last time we talked about them.
We did talk about them.
Time flies, I can't believe.
I know. Well, I'm looking forward to today as well because I think I'm going to feel something very similar talking about this person's music.
Really? What are we talking about?
Right. Well, first, let's get started talking about the segment.
Yes. So throughout this segment, we're going to choose the K-pop star of the hour, look back on their history from their debut till now, and Sam and I will be analyzing the reason why we think they're loved through our point of view.
Yeah, we want the listeners' participation.
Yes. During the middle of the segment, Sam and I will be recommending some of the B-side tracks that we like by the artist.
And for today's K-pop star, let us know songs by the artist you want to listen to, why you like the artist as well.
Lastly, you can always send in your request for the K-pop star that you want us to closely listen to. We will actively reflect your opinions, and today's corner prize is a special video message from me, Sam, and unfortunately, Fluffy and Bluffy are absent now, so...
They're chilling out.
Yeah.
They're chilling out.
Chilling?
Yes, absolutely. Right. So, I'm excited. Today's K-pop star of the day.
Yeah, so today we're talking all about Younha. The singer Younha came back with her sixth full-length album, End Theory. It's been a year and 10 months since her last album, Unstable Mindset, and it's been 4 years since her last full-length album, Rescue, with the capitalized E, which she released in December 2017 after a year-long preparation. Younha came back with the most Younha-style music, which talk about various types of endings.
Absolutely. So Younha we're talking about today. How exciting. Just such a brilliant artist who's had a long career. We're going to talk all about that. A bit about the singer then. So Younha was known as an absolute musical prodigy during her debut days. She debuted first in Japan all the way back in 2004. Considering she's 1 year younger than me, she was very young at the time.
Wow.
Very young. With her super powerful vocals and ability to express really delicate and detailed emotions as well. She's done lots of different genres, ballads, rock, R&B, and loads more. She's one of those unmatched female solo vocalists.
And about a bit about her album information, released her Korean debut single Audition, Time to Rock in 2006. Since then, she released 2 singles and 5 mini albums. And for her full-length album, she released her first full-length album called 고백하기 좋은 날. In English, that's a good day to confess.
Yep.
To her recent 6th mini album, In Theory. And this album's title track is 별의 조각. Stardust is a pop ballad song which focuses on Younha's voice. It has a mystical and dreamy mood.
It does indeed. Do you know what I was thinking about? It's a shame that she hasn't put out more albums. Like, considering she, in Korea, 2006, that's what, 15 years ago almost? Yeah, 15 years ago, pretty much. I would have loved to have had more albums, but I'm so glad she is back. You know.
Wow. You know what scared me most now is that I thought she was one of those first generation singer-songwriters.
I know,
until
right?
now, like when I was doing the research on her.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was so young because she's been active like forever, right?
Crazy. Like 2006, I mean, she's 1 year younger than me, so in Korean age 34. She, she was a teenager, basically,
Right.
which is incredible.
Wait, so when she made her debut, she was around the age of...
Just very young.
Yeah.
My brain hurts today. She was very young. And then obviously starting out in Japan. Lots of Korean artists have done that.
Right.
Like CM,
back in the days, especially like Choi
Yeah.
Shin-sung, U-Kiss, and
Yeah.
who else?
CM Blue.
Yeah.
Started off in Japan. Poa.
Oh,
of
right.
course,
Poa
Poa.
especially, yeah.
Younha's one of those. Some people forget that actually about
Right.
Younha, but she did start off there, and what an artist she is. I think, firstly, one reason I really like Younha is when you hear her voice, it's unmistakably her. There's no one who sounds like her. It's so sort of she's got her own sort of thickness to her voice, which is incredible to listen to, and just vocally superb. Love the new album as well. I think you did mention it. She's back to kind of what she does the best. She's back to kind of her roots almost. Obviously with a twist because it's 2021, but she's back to her best, I think, in terms of genres. And I can't wait to talk more about her.
Speaking about her being herself, should we listen to her latest title track?
So her latest title track for the new album, it's called 별의 조각, Stardust.
돌아갈 수 있다 해도 사랑해버린 모든 건 이별에 살아 숨을 쉬어 난 떠날 수 없어 태어난 것이 아니어도
Ah, there we go, man. 별의 조각, Stardust by Younha, her latest title song. She's bringing back the Younha that we all know, man. Like powerful vocals in the chorus, delicate sort of softer vocals in the other parts. Oh man, you can't help but love her voice.
I can see it in your eyes. You're definitely fanboying now.
She is a pro. She's a proper pro singer. Like there's nothing else you can say, really.
Anyways, before we move on, today's K-pop star we're talking about is Younha. So send in a song by her that you want to hear, and also tell us about the reason why you became her fan.
Yeah, brilliant. Right, what we're going to do is go into some detail, listeners, talking about Younha. Now, obviously, she's had a long career. There are lots of songs that we could have spoken about, but we've got some hit songs. We got some popular representative songs to talk about.
Should we go through some of those songs then?
Let's do it.
Wow.
Oh, I got goosebumps.
Do you recall the moment when this song was released?
Man, it's a long time ago now.
Yeah, it's a long time ago.
Wow.
Anyways, this song is called 비밀번호 486. In English, it is password 486. And the Oricon comments title track of her first full-length album, 고백하기 좋은 날, Good Day to Confess, which was released in March 2007. And Younha reached number 10 on Japan's Oricon chart for her first Japanese album. She also swept the Rookie Awards with 비밀번호 486, password 487. During her debut days, she did many piano-based pop rock songs such as 비밀번호 486, password 486, and 해성, Comet.
Yeah, man. When you listen to this song, the reason why I get goosebumps is because this was like the soundtrack to many people's lives
Right.
in 2007. Like, this type of rock ballad was so popular. Do you remember, like, Psy World as well? Like, she was one of the biggest artists on that particular site, which is like a SNS site almost from back in the day.
The good thing about music, especially when it's released in the past, is that the music is connected to the memories from way back, like personal memories even. So when this song was
true.
released, I wasn't fully into this song. Like, I wasn't the type of kid who listened to all these
Right.
commercial songs. I was more like a hipster guy who
Yeah.
looked for all those like unknown songs
Yeah.
and be proud of the songs that I listened to
Yeah.
back then. But this song especially, everyone fell so hard into
Oh, man.
that like I couldn't help myself but to listen to this. And oh, by the way, 486 in Korean, 486 means 사랑해, which is I love you in Korean.
Yeah, when you type it in, basically.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why the meaning behind this song is cool. How many letters in
Yeah,
the word?
uh-huh.
Yeah, it's amazing. Also, another memory I have, like my generation of people, when you listen to this song, you think back to your days of going to the singing room. This was huge in the singing room. Like, all my friends were singing this song.
Yeah.
It was just a feel-good song. Incredible.
Wow.
Mate, I love this one. So, 비밀번호 486, password 486. 486!
너 하나만 원하는 날 알아줘 바람둥이 같은 남자들에게 여자들은 늘 속고 마는 걸 나를 태우고 달랠 줄 아는 네가 되길 바래
Moving on to one of our massive hits from the past. This song is called 오늘 헤어졌어요, Broke Up Today. And this was the title track of her third album, Part B, Growing Season, which was released in December 2009. And since her third album, she came out with many ballads tracks such as 오늘 헤어졌어요, Broke Up Today, the track that we're listening to right now, and 내 남자친구를 부탁해, Please Take Care of My Boyfriend.
Oh, so sad. Title of the song. I mean, whenever I listen to her ballads, I think to myself, she must have gone through a lot of heartbreak, man. How does she express such sadness, man?
Right.
Like, there's something about her voice, isn't there, which makes you feel unbelievably sad.
And a lot of people might not know how huge she was back in the days. Like, honestly, I don't fully recall this song. I don't know what's gonna happen when I hear the chorus part. I might know this song,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
just by the title of this song, 오늘 헤어졌어요, I just know this song was sung by Younha.
Yeah.
That's how huge she was.
She's got a lot of breakup songs, actually. This is the chorus, obviously.
Ah, I know this song.
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
It's she had something special about portraying this kind of emotion. I think that's what made it really special.
Yeah, and especially back in the days, like especially in 2009, that was like the ending edge of ballad generation in South Korea. But around the time, every ballad song was related to like people breaking off each other and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, all those sad songs were thriving. But among all those tracks, this track meant something for
Yeah, man.
every Koreans back in the days.
So should we listen to a bit more? Tell us
Yeah.
what it's called.
Let's do it. This song is called 오늘 헤어졌어요, Broke Up Today.
지금 네 번호 지울수록 더욱 또렷해지고 언제부터 어디부터 멀어진 건지 분명히 어제까지 날 사랑했는데 오늘 헤어졌어요 우리 헤어졌어요 어느새 빗물이 내 발목에 고이고
I was hoping not this song, not this song, not this song, like over and over again inside my head. And as soon as when I heard the first phrase of this song, I was like, wow.
Yeah, man.
Okay. This song, anyways, is called 우산, umbrella in English, and this was her digital single released back in July 2014. And the 2008 hit song that she sang with Epicai was re-released with her own style. And since her fourth album, she has been showing various genres of music with her main focus on British modern rock.
Yeah, man. I mean, you have to talk about the original version.
Yeah, done with Epicai.
2008 Epicai featuring Younha. Ulsan Umbrella was again one of Epic Eye's biggest songs.
Right.
They did a lot of
true.
songs like emotional songs like Love Love Love, Fly, this song as well, Ulsan Umbrella. I like the fact that she's come out with her own version of it as well.
Yeah, I kind of want to know the behind scene of this story, like this song as well.
Yeah, right.
What made her decide to release her own version of this song?
Well, I think
What
sometimes
would you think that is?
I think sometimes because obviously she was the featuring artist on that song, because it was such a popular song and obviously a very special song musically. I think maybe she just thought, you know, I'd really like to kind of do my very own version where I
Right.
can portray the emotion of it from start to finish. And they came up with a great version. Like, it makes sense genre-wise as well. It fits with her. Obviously very different to what Epic Eye did on the original. But, you know, this, again, it's just one of the biggest... One of those songs which, again, it kind of, for many people, it was the soundtrack of their lives.
Yeah.
Brings back lots of memories.
Wow, and I don't know why, but I know that their voices are not on this track, but I keep hearing Tamlo
Yeah.
and Mitra's rap on top.
You do hear that.
보이죠? 하늘은 나는 말이 stuff.
Oh, love it. I love that's the start of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Brilliant, guys. So another huge song from Younha we're going to listen to, Ulsan Umbrella.
창문을 닫고 끝내 눈을 감아도 곧 나를 깨우는 차가운 한방울 어느새 빗물이 내 발목에 고이고
Speaking about Younha, I almost forgot the last time I was on Insta thing
Yeah.
live with my partner at different station, Alexander Lee. Younha happened to join us on the live session.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And that was probably the first time I said hi to her through the phone or whatever.
Oh, man.
So I'm hoping in the close future I get to meet her in person.
Mate, that would be amazing. That would be amazing because she is just brilliant. We just listened to 3 of her massive hit songs. There, she's released over the past
Years.
over the past years for sure. Fantastic. So we are talking all about Younha today. I don't know if our listeners want to let us know what they think, but you know, songs you like by Younha.
Yeah, tell
Why
us
you
about
like
the
them?
reason why I became her fan.
Yeah, things like that. We'd love to
And,
hear from you.
A lot of people on our live session are now worried about your current status. Like,
No, I'm doing good, mate. I had a bit of a cough actually. I got too excited listening to Younha and I breathed wrong. That was what happened. That's what happened. All good, listeners. Right. Me and Samuel, this must have been really hard. We picked some B-side tracks.
okay, so I'm gonna be going first today,
Okay.
and I decided to bring a song called 잘 지내, in English, How You Doing by Younha. Younha, and this is from her 6th album, In Theory, which we just talked about, released in November 16th. That's like a couple of weeks ago, and distributed by C9 Entertainment as track number 5. And the reason I brought this track is that Younha is one of those vocals that don't need a lot of musical like arrangement behind. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like the beat itself doesn't have to be powerful because the vocal herself, like even though she stands alone, it sounds already so full.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to hear just her voice when I'm listening to her song, not the instruments behind. But this song is really well balanced in terms of that perspective.
Yeah.
Because all I can hear throughout the song is just her vocal and her melody line with the minimal arrangement of instruments. And on top of that, like there's this line that goes triple notes going up and down rapidly, yet sounds so catchy by the melody itself, which was so addicting to me when I first heard it. And so I thought this might be a really comfortable song to just listen to during the nighttime, I'd say. And if you want to like just listen to her vocal mainly, then yeah, this song is to go type of song.
Brilliant, man. I mean, I'm glad because we've both picked songs from the latest one, the new album,
Right.
which I'm glad because obviously she's released great albums in the past, but for me personally, I think this album is quite special. I think maybe it should be getting more attention because every song on the album is so good, and it shows. I think her as an artist, I think it's maybe shows her as an artist the best out of all of her albums. And it's kind of her old style, but also it sounds modern at the same time. it's a crazy
But
album.
still
man.
keeping her original vibe to it.
Yeah,
That's the point. Yeah.
which is the most difficult thing to do in music, I think. So I'm so glad you've also picked a song from this album. Dude, shall we listen to it?
Yeah, let's have a listen to 잘 지내, How You Doing? Song by Younha.
이젠 울지 않거든 How you doing 잘 지내 그랬으면 안 실수였던 말들에 아프지 말고 돌아갈 수 없어도 기억하고 있어
Wait, so another interesting fact about this song is that she worked on this song like 90% all by herself. Did you know that? I
incredible.
got curious about the credits of this like entire album, and I
Yeah.
decided to look that up on the internet. And when I searched for this song's credit, the only name I saw was Younha,
That's amazing.
with along with another guy who apparently worked on rearrangement of this song. But I
Right.
bet the proportion is not that huge.
Yeah.
for him, so.
I mean, that just shows her talent, really. I mean,
Right.
like you were saying, the melody is so beautiful.
Beautiful and really catchy at the same time,
Really
right?
catchy. I just listening to this.
Yeah,
This part's so good. I also realised being so powerful, but also she makes it sound so easy. It's
Right.
not like she's trying really hard.
Can you try to sing the part for us, please?
I can't sing like Younha. I wish I could sing like Younha, but it just sounds so effortless. So that just shows she is like that's natural born talent, man. That's natural born talent.
Anyways, moving
Love
on to
that.
your B-side recommendation.
We are going to do mine after a quick message.
Oh, okay.
Because we've got a big fan of Younha, actually. It's Irina who writes into us from Romania. Right, so hey Double Sam, happy Tuesday. Younha, wow, she has a great voice. Totally unforgettable, I must say. I think my favourite songs are My Love from the Star, Highlight, How Are You Doing, Winter Flower, One Shot, No Way, Teardrop, I'll Be Your Light. Some of them are great OSTs. You know, she can blow our minds with different sides of her vocals. She can be hardcore, she can be soft and sweet. You just can't stop admiring her. I remember how popular she was in Japan as well when I was younger. She rocked the world and is still being popular. Man, I'm crying. She's too good. Love it. Could you please play My Love from the Star? 그대. Yeah, thank you as well. Irina.
Wait, so while you were reading this message, I got curious. As a one of the huge producers in South Korea yourself, Sam Carter, I would like the answer,
What do you
like the
think?
clear answer on the reason behind the like singer-songwriters or singers or all those mainstream groups from back in the days. Why did they have to like go through the Japan promotion phase?
Oh, that's interesting. I think my thoughts on that are like, especially people who did like rock music, especially like you know as well. Like Japan have always had a huge rock scene. Like even now today, like rock music, the fandom is still huge.
Okay.
In Korea, because we have a small population, rock music's big, but it's not one of the most followed genres, I think. Obviously, we've had big rock artists. So going to Japan and performing live there, that was also seen as being, we call it cutting your teeth. So hardcore training. Like if you're training in Japan and making it in rock music, you're doing really well.
So it was all about the credit then.
There's that, and you know the fandom was there as well, that sort of thing. I think that's probably a huge part of it. And she obviously went through that and was hugely successful.
Oh,
as
by the
well.
way, one of our listeners, Malek BHJL, says, Sam, I want to give you this advice. Do not wear a hat too much because it can cause your beautiful hair to fall out.
I need more of my hair to fall. I have too much. Honestly, my hair is so thick.
Sorry, before I read
I'm
the
all
whole
good.
message, I thought it was going to be somewhat related to the musical stuff we were talking about, but
It was my hair. It's all good. Don't worry. Brilliant. Quick message from Siska. Younha's songs are great. You're right. It's not just the voice, it's the songs themselves, which are fantastic as well.
yes. So
was nice.
moving on to
Yeah. I'm gonna play a song for you as well, guys. I've also gone for this latest album, the 6th album called End Theory. Again, like I said earlier, talking to Samuel, I honestly think this album is a very special album. Like for me, it's not just one of the albums of the year. I think it's one of her best pieces of work she's put out because I think again she's found herself properly as an artist. I think this song kind of represents represents that as well. You know, because she's actually, I think over the years, she's tried out more modern stuff. I think she did a song with Groovy Room as well. She
Yeah?
works with Groovy Room as well on one of her songs.
What's the song called?
And we're going to find that out,
Yeah.
actually. It slipped my mind. So she tried actually doing more modern things because Groovy Room right now, they represent this generation of
Right.
producers. And she did, I mean, those songs were fantastic, by the way. I'm not saying they're not great. But I think lots of people were thinking, oh, is that Younha? Is that her? Like, I think people were kind of thinking that. And I love the songs, but I do love her doing this kind of stuff more, which is more band-based sound. I think doesn't matter whether it's rock, country, whatever. I think that's kind of what I enjoy when listening to her voice, actually, which is why I've gone for this song on the album. It's called Ortukurum.
What's an ortkurum?
So
Kurum obviously is cloud.
It's
in English,
cloud.
yeah.
Now, I wasn't aware. It's Ort cloud. Now, Ort, I didn't know what this actually meant, but an Ort, this is how genius she is at lyrics. A spherical shell of cometary bodies believed to surround the sun, far beyond the orbits of the outermost planets, and form which some are dislodged when perturbed to fall towards the sun.
Interesting.
Killed it, man. She
Okay.
just killed it with the title of this song.
So what the song about?
It's basically,
Yeah.
it's like cometary bodies, like basically comets in the comets in the sky with the clouds around them. So it's a very sort of dreamlike, kind of dreamy song.
Yeah, so the question is, what's the song about?
It's all about being dreamy.
Okay.
It's all about being. It's basically going along a road in life,
Yeah.
and it's one of those metaphors you use a lot to be up in the clouds and to go on this journey and live life. The message of the song, not so much why I chose it. I chose the song because of the genre. People don't know this. I'm a huge American country fan, man.
Cool. Yeah.
Like country music, I love country music. Like chord-wise, it kind of fits well with what I like. Like American, I kind of compare Younha a little bit to people like Carrie Underwood in America. You've got like Rascal Flatts, obviously male, but a little bit, American country. And I love the fact that she's done this because in Korean, it sounds really fresh to me. Like American style country genre hasn't been done a huge amount in Korea. I don't know why, but it hasn't been done a huge amount. But I love this style of music, like acoustic guitar, some electric ones in there, mixed together, proper country style. And the melody, she didn't write the song actually. So it was written for her, but the melodies suit her voice so well. And for someone, because American country music as a vocalist, this is more of a technical thing, but like the bending of notes and the style of singing is so different to Korean popular music. But the fact that she can do that as well, it's like even more mind-blowing. And to do that in Korean too, it's something which I think it's a very difficult thing to do. So in my mind, I was like, oh, wow, she's done it again. Like it sounds perfect. You can't critique her songs. It's impossible. So that's why I chose this one. It's a sound that I really love. And the fact that she's sort of, got this genre involved in this album, I think is brilliant. So
Okay, well, let's have a listen to it.
I'm fanboying hard today, listeners. So hard. Right, let's have a listen then. So this is a song off the latest album. I believe it is track number... What track was it? Track number 3. Yeah, let's have a listen. It's called Ort Cloud. Oh, I love it. That was my choice for you guys. Ort Cloud, track number 3 off Younha's latest album. I love the whoa. It's like you can be in a pub. It's like Irish dancing almost. Do you know what I mean? Get the violins out.
Do you know there's this saying, like, if you look at a person and like take a closer look at his or her playlist, then you get to know what type of person he is.
Oh, what
And
type of...
I'm kind of relieved by the music you listen to.
Oh, really? Why?
Like your musical taste.
Why?
It's not so dark.
No.
It's bright, very positive, very energetic.
I do, yeah. Although, sometimes I like the dark ones.
So
but...
that means you're the type of person who will look at life in a really positive way.
Oh, that's
so-
true.
Right.
That's definitely true. That's definitely true. Oh, I enjoy this so much. Waji Berry has got a message. Right, the way her songs are already so good, but when she features another track, she enhances those songs so much. Mate,
she has the point. Yeah.
people would kill to have her on their track, man. Like,
Right.
they wouldn't literally, but they'd be very happy, wouldn't they, to have Younha like featuring on their song as well. That'd be
He
amazing.
was writing something on the screen, but
Yeah, we're gonna get that.
yeah.
We're gonna get that. We've also got. Is there any more?
Melee K.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right here. Says, I don't know her, but I will become her fan because of her voice is really being that amazing. Okay.
Absolutely, absolutely. Lots of people say that Sam is fanboying very hard today. I am fanboying so hard today. So hard indeed. We did have actually someone writing in about this. There's a party in the studio after that one, Irina says. Absolutely. Irina says, I gotta love when he's fanboying. That's me. I can totally see why he likes Yoonha's voice. I think when you get a special artist like that, you gotta get excited, man.
Regarding the last song we just heard, 오르트 구름, I got a question. Like,
Yeah,
what
man.
genre did you say it was?
It's kind of I say American country, but the reason.
But it sounds different from that traditional country style music, so it must have been like a fusion genre or something.
Nowadays, American country is kind of danceable American country.
Okay.
Like faster tempo. And then the only thing that makes it country, I think, more American is the way they sing, you know, is a bit different. Like, if you imagine like American country singer on that, it's proper all-out country music, man.
So can you recommend us like some of the musicians from the States who does
Yeah,
this
man.
type of genre?
Like I said, Carrie
Yeah.
Underwood is brilliant. She was on American Idol. She's proper country.
Okay.
Rascal Flatts are one of my favorite country acts, actually. They're a country band. They worked with Justin Bieber
Okay.
on a country song together.
Okay.
Rascal Flatts are brilliant.
Wait, so which song?
I can't remember the name of the song,
Right.
but it was brilliant. It was fantastic. Lots of people enjoyed that. Big hit. Sam Cooke as well. People like that. In Korea, there aren't so many to suggest, but Younha's doing it a little bit, so that's why I enjoyed it.
Cool.
Anyways, listeners, we've pretty much run out of time for today talking about Younha. That was nice. I can't wait for next week. We'll talk about another fun artist.
Yeah, and guys, don't forget to let us know what kind of musicians you guys want us to talk about.
That's so important, guys, because we'd love for you guys to just tell us, hey, why don't you talk about this singer or this artist or this group? And we'll be like, okay, let's do it. Why not? We would love to hear from you. Do let us know. Dude, anything fun this week you're up to?
No, I guess just keep on working, work after work. That's the typical life of a musician.
Making music, man. I'm going to go write a country song. I'm going to go write a
Yeah,
country
maybe
song.
I should do that too. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun. We have run out of time for today, unfortunately. Thank you so much to Samuel for joining us today. It's been brilliant to have you with us. Listeners, so Samuel will be with us next week. That's going to end the show, and we'll say goodbye for now. Bye-bye. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast. If you're interested in more information about the show Super K-Pop, make sure you go to the official homepage, that is www.arirangradio.com, and check out the Super K-Pop page.